Hey guys, Eternal7 here, and today I am basically uploading my second vlog video of my writing. Now, a lot of things have changed recently because, the last video I posted was about 2 months ago, so I've done a lot more writing. Page count, I think I was about 52 the last time I uploaded, and now I'm probably somewhere over 200. I've definitely locked in a lot more over these past 2 months. I've been really focused on getting the story done. I'm not sure how much longer, but I think it's about halfway through. I can basically just show you guys right here what I have. So this right here is the document for the first part. It's going to be split up into 3 parts. I'm almost done with the second, but the first part is about 130 pages long. Word count wise is about 62K almost. So yeah, I think I was probably in about I think I was working on part 2, maybe almost done with part 2 when I made the last vlog video. And this has about 5 chapters, all very long chapters, very in-depth. I think I'm probably gonna have to cut out some of the stuff because chapter 2 is very lengthy. And the fact there was a lot of dialogue, and it's kind of like a string of interviews, essentially. So that's probably going to be the chapter I need to cut the most. However, since chapter 2, since chapter 3 started, I'm not going to spoil anything exactly, but a lot of things have changed in Elliot's life. And, he's just going through things, he would have never imagined. But I think this part ends out pretty good. The only main issue is that one, I need to cut some stuff out of some of the earlier chapters, and I think that the last chapter, chapter 5, could probably be more in depth. I feel like there's a lot of lack of depth in chapter 5, and it was kind of rushed just to be finished, and that is the one thing I want to avoid as a new writer. So yeah, those are my goals for part 1. This is next one I'm going to show part. So this right here is Amazing Days Part 2, Life So Far, which is about, see how many words, 36,000. That is excluding the chapter 9 of the part that I made. That's about 13 pages, so really this is about almost 90 pages, which it's supposed to be about 120, 130 once it's over, so I'm nearly at the finishing point. Yeah, so far it's hard to determine whether if part 2 is better or not. I think there are a lot of improvements that I made, and that is not dragging on the dialogue scenes so much. The chapters are more sufficient and just easier to finish. The average length went down from 30 to or 25 to 30 to like 10 to 15 more so. However, with that problem comes, I feel like, more rushed chapters, and I feel like there's something I can incorporate into making it more impactful and more meaningful. But yeah, I think as a novel as a whole, as I'm about to start part 3, I think I'm gonna come to a finishing point really soon. I'm not really sure when, maybe the end of the year or winter of next year. It's probably gonna be one of those two. Um, I have taken a few breaks, and I might take another few breaks too, just to calm myself down, give me some time to really find my true creative potential. However, I think it's going pretty well so far. And with Amazing Days, this is my planning process for it. Basically, I started the draft on August 15th, 2024, and the planned finish date is March 15th, 2025. I would like to get it done a little bit before then, but that's just the date. That's the longest I want to go for 7 months. And if it's after that, of course, it's totally fine. There's no due date. There's no editor breathing down my neck. But that I do think is a good point to find a close in. And then I'll probably spend about 4 months editing, however long it takes. It will be a bit of a lengthy novel, especially for my first one, as it's probably going to be about 150 to 200,000 words, which a lot of editors typically avoid with debut authors, but I still hope this has a chance of selling something. And the post-editing process, that's, hopefully I can find a publisher or go on a publishing site such as Spines or something like that and get it published as soon as I can. The goal date to have it released is probably by the end of next year or the summer of 2026, but it could take a lot longer. I've never been through the publishing process before, so I really have no idea, but I just thought this would be a good thing to show you guys on how far I'm coming with this story. This right here is my story Limburtia that I was talking about in the last vlog, which I haven't really been working on all that much. I've probably written like an extra page or two since I made that video, but for the most part, it's just kind of been amazing days and nothing more. There are some stories that I would like, to write as like a breather exercise, to like clear my mind a little bit, but so far Amazing Days has just been so caught up on my mind. That's really been the only thing I've been thinking about writing wise. However, I do want to finish this story of Limburtia. I think it does have a lot of potential, but I also have a lot of issues on how to incorporate the further chapters. I kind of don't really know what I want to do with it, so it may just end off being put to draft or just not continued, but I do hope there is some potential for it later in the future. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This was just my writing life for the past 2 months. It's been pretty chill, pretty easygoing. A few times I've been blocked or felt blocked, but I've luckily been able to get myself out of it. And yeah, I'm really excited to see the finishing date of this novel. I'm super excited for what's rest to come.